All right, we are live. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Wow, some some serious celebrating in the world of New Japan Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor, and I'd say more importantly, not that I'm gonna sit here and say, oh, one company is better than the other. But the fact that this is Madison Square Garden and it's sold out on United States soil, I think Ring of Honor has a big piece in that. Especially key players like the guys who are involved in All In and all the hype behind that. And that's, like I said, it's not to throw any shade on New Japan or anything like that. I just want to send out congratulations to both and everyone involved from Smash This Podcast. It's unbelievable. Wrestling is changing, folks. And there are probably people that are really upset about this. I've seen it on social media. And the fact that there are WWE fans out there that look at this like something negative to the wrestling industry, how can you? This is amazing. Since, what did they say? The 1960s or whatever, since the WWF has had their foothold in Madison Square Garden, which is one of the most iconic arenas in the world. Survivor Series 7 is in the chat. Okada Omega 5 at Madison Square Garden. If it's going to happen on the US, it needs to be there. Does it need to happen again? I know they've had some classic matches, but those guys have seriously killed each other. I don't know if they have to do it again. I think we can go one step further and do something bigger. And what that is yet, I don't know, but I think a good chunk of it we're going to find out at All In. Pierre, I don't want to screw up your last name, so I'm just going to keep it with Pierre. Is in the chat. What is going on, dude? What is going on? Madison Square Garden is sold out. That's what's going on. I didn't catch all of the details going into this, so pardon that on my part. But what I heard was when the pre-sale went on sale from the Honor Club, you are going to be there. Hey, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. From what I heard, the Honor Club had the pre-sale, and they sold for the pre-sale. They sold out in a matter of, what was it, 2 days? They sold 12,000 seats. And if I'm not mistaken, Madison Square Garden, 20,000, I think. Sorry, I'm like reading the chat and thinking at the same time. Horrible for someone with ADD. Chat's filling up. Awesome to see. What's going on? Dante's here. What is up? WWE gave up on MSG though in favor of Barclay and venues for big events. Yeah, you know what? They should have, honestly. I mean, the only negative thing I've heard about being at MSG is that it costs a lot of money to book it. And I heard something in the realm of it costs like $200,000 to book it or something. That could be completely wrong. I'm not sure. So congrats on subs. I was your 401st subber. Hey, thank you. Awesome. That is great to see. around 19,000 for hockey and basketball. Wrestling is around 15 to 16,000. Yeah, it depends on, how they seat them, the stage, everything. Obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously. I would assume with Ring of Honor and New Japan, oh, who knows? By that time next year, they may have like a really grand flipping stage. I was thinking like if they did a little more of a conservative stage view, they could put more, people in the seats. But that's neither here nor there. It's sold out, folks. That's amazing. And it just shows that wrestling is changing. And I've said that so much over the course of this year with all the different, companies working together and whatever. And it's just awesome. I don't know really what else to say about it. I just also watched the new 10 Pounds of Gold video with Billy Corgan talking about playing there with his band and then finding out shortly thereafter that Ring of Honor and New Japan, it's sold out. And he said his goal someday is to have the NWA championship defended at Madison Square Garden. I absolutely think it's possible. Absolutely. It's the way things are going now in the world of wrestling. There's more and more people reaching out for something different. And that's not a knock on WWE. They are doing some positive things. But like I've said before, for me right now, it's just not my cup of tea. But I am very curious to see what they're going to do with, the hot indie guys like Cole, Ricochet, now Keith Lee. Riddle's on his way there, from what I've heard. Heard it through the grapevine. And social media, if you will. Never reveal your sources, though. But yeah, that was spoiled, unfortunately. But yeah, there's so much good stuff going on. Talent exchanges. Wrestling is growing, folks. And just that there's so many more eyes on the content. And even if you're not there to experience it, it's out there. You just got to grab it and watch it. And that's what I've been doing. I've been watching so many different things, finding new stuff on Twitch. That women's company, Rise, they got a brand new Twitch channel. They're working with Impact Wrestling. I'm going to be subscribing to that soon and checking out some of that content. But yeah, there's just so much going on, and it's almost going to become difficult to talk about all of it. So you got to you got to pace yourself, pick and choose what you want to just watch and enjoy and what you want to report on. And that's something that I'm thinking a lot about lately. What do I want to report on? What do I want to review? What do I want to discuss? But this is very important. It's all related to the Ring of Honor All In. And this is just a step beyond that. In less than a year later, they're going to be packing 20,000 seats in Madison Square Garden. It's absolutely amazing. So congrats to everyone involved. Young Bucks, Cody, the higher-ups, all the roster members, everyone. And everyone in New Japan as well. Something special is coming, folks. And I can't wait to see it. So that's it for this one. If you're new to the channel, don't forget there's plenty more of this where it came from. Go check it out. Smash that like button. Smash that sub button. And ring that bell for notifications so that you know when more of my content hits your screen. Later tonight, barring any horrible internet issues like I had last night, yeah, I had to scrap the Impact Wrestling review. I knew the video while I was live was a little scratchy, but then the replay when it was re-uploaded, it was garbage, and I'm not gonna keep that online. I want to put out decent content, so I scrapped it. I will be redoing my Impact review tonight, so join me for that later this evening, 7 or 8ish, something like that. So stay tuned, folks. I'll be back later, and see you then. Peace. Have a good one.